world of art has never limited anyone from exploring new ideas. Yet so many artists have stuck to the paints and brushes, only changing the context of what it means to be an artist. Cai Guo-Qiang has not only changed the context, but has completely broken down the barrier and the wall of what it means to be a contemporary artist. Hello, my name is Adrian Lopez, and today I will be talking about Cai Guo-Qiang and his early life, his educational background, and his artistic career. I'll begin with his early life. Cai was born in 1957 in Quanzhou City at Fujian Province, located in China. Growing up, Cai's father was a book collector, a painter, and an amateur calligrapher. Cai would always be mesmerized watching his father work, as he believed it was very interesting. Moving into Cai's teenage years, Cai experienced the Cultural Revolution in 1966 when he was just about 9 years old. During the time, fireworks were not only used as celebration, but also as bomb blasts for war. And it was during this era that Cai had his first encounter with gunpowder and with fireworks. Cai also participated in the Cultural Revolution himself, participating in many propaganda activities and encouraging his classmates and his peers to do the same. As we can see, Cai has experience related to art and gunpowder from a very young age. Now, I'll move into his educational background. According to artworks, Cai's father always taught him that knowledge is essential for individual growth. During the Cultural Revolution, books were banned from China, but this didn't stop Cai from acquiring and reading the forbidden Western masterpieces and learning more about calligraphic art. As Cai reached his adulthood, he gained an interest in cinematography and theatrics. And so in 1981, he enrolled in the Shanghai Drama Institute, where he would go on to complete his studies 4 years later in 1985. A year later, in 1986, he decided he wanted to move to Japan with his wife, and he would learn how to speak Japanese and also start experimenting with gunpowder. As we can see, Cai was inspired by his father, not only by wanting to increase his individual growth, but also by wanting to pursue his artistical passion. Now I'll begin with his career life. Cai's artistic career began in 1986 in Japan. Cai originally started using gunpowder, just experimenting with it, but he later started using gunpowder on Japanese paper. And to him, they were just experiments, but his experiments gained him much reputation and notoriety, as he would show them throughout various events in Japan. One of Cai's most memorable arts during his time in Japan was The Subjugated Soul in 1989. And according to the ACC, Cai won the Cultural Art Design Prize in 1995. Cai lived in Japan for about 9 years, and he decided it was time for something new. And so he moved to New York City in 1995. When he moved to New York City, he decided he wanted to move away from gunpowder artworks, as he had already gained a major reputation for it and wanted to try something new. And so he decided to start trying art performances. And one of his most famous works was in 2001, shortly after the 9/11 attacks, when he created the Inopportune Stage 1. During the Inopportune Stage 1, he used an exploding car to depict a climate polluted by social terrorism. And he used the beautiful yet vulgar flames to depict the fear and terror within the atmosphere. During his time in New York, he also converted an old military center into an art center, inviting 18 artists from Taiwan and China to put their input within the space. And he also invited children to collaborate within the space as well. Later on, the art space would go on to be renamed the Bunker Contemporary Museum of Science. Cai also did work in other places, like his homeland China in Beijing, where he opened the Olympic ceremony with a starburst of fireworks that spread 63 kilometers for over 15 seconds and stopped at the National Olympic Stadium, according to Q. And he also won multiple awards, like in 2007 when he won the Hiroshima Art Prize, and according to Peng, he also won the Isamu Noguchi Award in 2020. Cai is very talented with gunpowder. He has shown what gunpowder can do to build landmarks and legacies for future generations, and he's inspired and mesmerized many people throughout the world with his unique talent. In conclusion, we can see from everything that I have told you today about Cai is that he has room for more invention. Cai has won multiple awards from different countries to promote political, cultural, and social structures through innovative gunpowder art. Thank you very much.